And then 10 days later, on June 18th.
Yeah. It's so crazy that, I've never even, that's wild. That just gave me chills, you saying that, bro. I never even thought about it like that. That's wild. Yeah, 10 days later, he did die after eating that. That's wild.
When you first heard the news, what went through your mind?
I could tell you what happened at that exact moment. Tarek Sharif from Rolling Loud was managing me at the time. So that was my manager. He was managing me for about like 3 to 4 years. And I was in Detroit. I was on the 5-5 tour with Puya. I was opening up for Puya. We stopped in Detroit because I think we had a show in Detroit like a day or two before. That was just a stop like on the way going to another state. And like that whole day, something felt weird as hell. I'm gonna be real. Like I don't know what the fuck was off, but like I just felt weird as hell. And I went and I bought a PlayStation 2. His favorite video game of all time was Kingdom Hearts. And I went to go buy the first 2 Kingdom Hearts game that came out because Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't come out yet. And as I'm playing the Kingdom Hearts game, literally, I get a text message from my manager at the time, Tarek, and he's like, yo, I think X is dead. So I called him, and I was just like, what are you talking about? He's like, yo, I don't want to send you this video because I think he's dead, but like, you know, I'm pretty sure he's dead. So I'm just letting you know beforehand, like just like brace yourself. So I'm looking at the video, and I'm gonna be real with you, like I didn't like want to believe it at first. Like I literally lied to myself probably like 10 times, and I was like, oh, this is probably for a music video. Like, oh, this is probably like one big ass joke right now. Like, there's too many people recording this. Like, nah, there's no police there and everybody just recording it. Nah, this would never happen. Nobody would just shoot somebody and everybody just starts recording it. And not one person call the police or not one person try to like do something. You know what I mean? Especially it'd be like 7 or 8 witnesses there. It blew my mind. And so I saw the video. I ain't say nothing. He called me back. He was like, yeah, you think he's dead? I was like, I lied again. I was like, nah, I don't think he's dead, bro. He's good. He's straight. And then like three to 4 hours later, it got confirmed that he died and shit. And then after that, I kept playing the game, bro. And yeah, I just had to deal with the fact that one of my best friends is dead. Just trying to go get some bikes. Feel me? Yeah. Yeah, it just sucks.
Want to take a break?
Yeah.
Let's take a break.
Go for it.
Hell of a loss, man.
Yeah, it's just
hell of a loss at someone that I felt was nowhere near his height.
Man, it was. People thought he was scratching the surface, but he was only showing like fucking like 5, not even 5% of what he could really do.
I agree.
He was really tapping in and getting comfortable enough to make the music that he's always wanted to make.
Yeah, because like I said in the beginning, like what he was doing at the end sounded nothing like Look at Me or his early stuff. It was like, it was so emotional. It was dealing with depression.
I feel like his earlier stage of his music was, you know, an angry child asking for help.
Yeah.
And then his later music was a grown man trying to cope with life and the decisions that they've made, and some of those decisions they're not very proud of. You know what I mean? Which is 2 completely different mindsets, to be honest. It's 2 completely different aspects.
I mean, and the fact that he had a baby on the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. That's just wild. Yeah.
Were you close to his mom at all?
His actual mother?
Yeah.
No, I never knew her, to be honest.
Okay.
I got none but respect for her though.
Yeah. And it's interesting how much, because I guess he had bought her a big house.
Yeah, so I had heard
before, and they had a very rough upbringing. She was not, you know,
Yeah, no, he used to tell me a lot of stories.
Yeah.
A lot of stories I'll never speak on, but I could only, you know what I mean? I could only imagine just from the things that
he talked about it in like the No Jumper interview, how,
yeah.
you know, this was not the Cosby Show mom and everything. He had a rough childhood, and the fact
he really did. Like he was on his own since he was 14.
Yeah.
No, real shit. Like when I met Josh Say, like he was living by himself. And if he wasn't living by himself, he was living with Kate or he was at his grandma's.
Mm-hmm. Sad, man. If the two guys get convicted, the two guys that killed him, if they get convicted, they get life in prison. Or does Florida have the death penalty?
I have no idea.
They do? Okay. So if they get the death penalty, would that bring closure to you or not really?
Nah, to be honest with you. Well, it's really not gonna solve anything. You know what I mean? Because it's like, to be real with you, it's like a double-edged sword. You kind of like, you get both perspectives, because once upon a time, like, me and the people around me, we was all at that point. You know what I mean? For whatever reasons they felt like they needed to do it. I'm not saying that it was acceptable, but I think anybody that's from that type of environment has been that low at that point. Not that they would have to go to that extent of taking another person's life, but for whatever reason they felt like they needed to do it. You don't know what the hell they had going on over there. But that's not to justify it, though. You know what I mean?
Nah.
But basically what I'm trying to get across is that it wouldn't make me feel better at all, because then it's just two people suffering. That's all it is. It's just a continuation of suffering.
Yeah, man, sad. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
XXXTentacion. I never got to meet him myself, but
Yeah, no,
the
he was
effects are still felt to this day. I mean, they're still dropping new
amazing
music.
person.
He had the song with Kanye after the fact.
Bro, just doing crazy
you
shit,
know?
bro. Like, it blows my mind.
Yeah, man.
It blows my mind.